I think the mountains and the trees and everything just really speaks. They come into the gate and they hear Matthews Creek that's kind of rolling throughout the hills and throughout the property. It just speaks to you. This past summer, we served over 1,160 kids here at Asbury Hills. Asbury Hills is the largest of our properties, close to 2,000 acres. And so when we were looking at how can we be sustainable and further our facilities, it was a perfect opportunity when we saw that we might be able to partner with the Conservation Bank to be able to put an easement on this property. Now we realize and feel that this is a place that will be here for many years to come.
The South Carolina Conservation Bank is currently the only state-funded mechanism to protect properties that are very special to our state. The view you see across this valley is Asbury Hills. And that view shed that you look out and see iconic Table Rock was protected through a conservation easement, funding provided by the Conservation Bank.
The Conservation Bank funding allowed us to accept 600 more kids throughout the summer, not to mention the additional folks that we served throughout the year. And not only that, it also allowed us to build some new cabins and get rid of the older cabins that we have. And I think it's something that we can all be proud of.
I have been involved with Asbury Hills Methodist Camp for the past 20 years. I started attending as a camper when I was 6 years old. The thing I most look forward to every summer, other than the relationships, was getting to explore nature, getting to go stick my toes in the creek, getting to hike through the mountains and just really sit and stare at the stars and listen to the water falling and take in the message. The beauty of that moment kind of hit me that, oh my goodness, the Lord of all of the universe created this place for me to be able to come and experience His love, that all I have to do is be able to look around. Nature and God are changing lives here at Asbury Hills. They definitely changed mine. I'm so glad that future generations will have that same opportunity.
The primary benefactors of a partnership like this is the citizens of South Carolina. It reminds me of a quote by Wallace Stegner: "People need wild places and beauty and wilderness if they do nothing but come to its edge and look in." Knowing that this land is protected in perpetuity, knowing the benefits that it has past the borders of the park, past the borders of the Methodist camp, is tremendous. It is critically important that we protect these places as our state continues to grow, so that we provide that balance. And the very thing that attracts people to South Carolina is preserved and protected and utilized as we continue to experience this quality of life that we care so much about. The South Carolina Conservation Bank has enabled us to preserve and protect land, not only for this generation, but for future generations as well.
The Conservation Bank is already creating a legacy here in South Carolina. You see it in our campers, some of whom are experiencing nature for the first time. We need to support the bank. It has so much more good to do.